Welcome, everybody. J.R. Fisher here. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time zone you're in. I'm joined by the lovely, beautiful, and talented Jessica. Would you like to say hi to everybody?
Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's Friday, and we have got an awesome training for you today. Because I'm going to show you how to spy on people's ads. I found a way to do this, and when I found it, I was like, God, I got to share this with other people because you can literally see what the top ads are and hack the whole thing, the funnel, the ads, everything about them, everything. So we're going to do that today. So I want to make sure everybody can hear me. So do me a favor if you are on this call, and I know we have a lot of people on here today, and I think it is going to be full, so make sure you do not log out. But if you would put in the comments there, who you are, what's going on, where you're at, any of that kind of stuff. I want to make sure you can hear me. So just type that in that comment section. All the comments will be private, so nobody's going to see your comments but us. So you can send us all kinds of messages if you want. That's pretty cool. But don't lose your spot. Don't go over to another tab or downsize or something like that, because it will kick you out of the room and then you won't be able to get back in. And that's not going to make you happy. So please do me a favor, type in that comment section. I want to make sure you can hear me. So put in there, where you're from, all that good stuff. I see Omar is in there from Oklahoma. And I got Terry from New York City. I got Peter, and it looks like Philippines. Who else we got over there, Jessica?
Alina is in Connecticut.
Alina from Connecticut. What's going on, Alina? Good to see you.
Christine is in Shasta, California.
Christine, you're not too far from us. Shasta's not that far north of San Diego, is it?
I have no idea.
No idea. All right. Who else we got going
on? Thomas is in Pennsylvania.
Thomas in Pennsylvania. What's going on, dude? Good to have you here.
Chris is in Ontario, Canada.
Chris is in Ontario, Canada. Very cool. So we got people from all around the world, and that's really awesome. We had some sad news yesterday, and I guess it didn't really happen yesterday. It happened Wednesday. But a gentleman I got to meet a couple of years ago, Sean Stevenson, who had spent his life in a wheelchair, passed away. And I want to actually share a video he did. I'm going to do that at the very end today. So I'm going to share a video, and if that video doesn't motivate you, you're dead inside. You're just dead. That's all there is to it, because he was an amazing person. He only stood 2 feet 8 inches tall. He had several degrees. He had met with the Dalai Lama. He worked for President Bill Clinton. Incredible motivational speaker. And his wife was the same. She was a motivational speaker too. She was, totally normal and healthy and all that. But they had a really good life together. But unfortunately, he had something called brittle bone disease, and he got a fracture to his head, and he died in the operating room. So if you want to see him, I would recommend that you go to the link I'm going to put in the comment section at the end of this training. You can also go to any of my pages. I posted a picture of him and what his wife wrote about him, and just really an amazing person. So everybody, think about his family and everything. All right, so let's get started on this today. Now, we're going to talk about how to create and run successful YouTube and Facebook ads. Now, what's the best way to get good at something? And that is to copy success. So what I'm going to show you today is a software in a way, and I have no skin in the game in the software, so you can just go to it and, get it. But, I don't have an affiliate link or anything for it. But what it will do is it will actually spy on people's ads. And you can sort it by the longest running ads they had, which tells you they worked. You can see how many views, how many comments, how many shares, everything. It's just going to tell you everything about their ads. So obviously, if they've been running an ad for a long time and you do the same thing, you'll probably get about the same results. So, I want to get into that and show that to you. I like this quote I found. There's no harm in being a copycat. If someone else is doing a good job, copy. It's free. And that's really the truth. Now, I don't mean copy word for word in every single thing they do, but you can copy the concept of what they're doing and how they're going about it. If they're doing a 1-minute video that, has a certain intro and a certain exit, you may want to do the same thing. So don't try to reinvent the wheel. You're just going to kind of redesign it a little bit. Okay. So we're not going to change, what works, but we will, put it to where it kind of fits our personality and that type of thing. So let's jump into this. It's a simple process. Okay. This is how the process works. Number one, you find a successful ads on YouTube and Facebook, and then you emulate them. That's it. Step two, rinse and repeat. You just do that over and over again. Now, you can do little tweaks in your ads to see what kind of different results you get. But basically, there's 2 steps to this, guys. This is super, super easy. So this is the actual software now. You're looking at the panel of it. And what I did is I actually pre-recorded me going through the software so I wouldn't have any hiccups in it or anything. So let me get over here, and I'm going to play this little recording for you, make sure my volume is up. You're going to love this, though. I promise you're going to love this.
Okay, I've logged into my account. This is called Power Ad Spy. Now, this is really an amazing, amazing software because, when you're running ads, you can waste a lot of money on ads that don't work and you're not putting them in the right spot. And what this tool enables you to do is actually search ads that are on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And when you do that, you can look at the ads and sort them based on how long they've been there. You can look at the original ad. And by doing so, you can do something very similar to their ad and know you're going to get results because they're already doing it. So somebody's not going to run an ad, for 2 or 3 years and it not work. So this is what this enables you to do. So I want to go over here first and show you all the things you can do. Okay, so you've got search mode here. So here's the way you can search. You can search with keywords. You can search by advertiser, and you can search by domain. Now, I like using the keywords one, but if you're focusing in on one of your competitors, you can certainly do advertiser or domain. But let's go with keywords first. Okay, I'm just going to search shirt in here and see what I get. Now, what happens is it's going to pull up all these ads here, and it's going to show you where the word shirt came in the title right here. And this is pretty cool stuff because I can look here and I can see how many likes, how many comments and all this. So let's just scroll through. Now look at this one. This one's got 935 likes, okay, 52 comments, and 96 shares. So that looks pretty popular. And it looks like it's a carousel ad, okay. Don't know what that is. It's not interesting me. This one here, only a few hours left. You get 3 shirts here. It's got 399 likes, 150 comments. I'll just look through and see what all I find for a shirt. 1.2 thousand here. And as you scroll, it'll populate more. You can see it doing that. What's funny is like this one looks so professional, but if you look at it, it's got no likes, no comments, and no shares. So just because somebody did a really cool ad doesn't mean that it works. Now, this one here looks like it worked really well. 7.1 thousand likes, excuse me, 386 comments, and 67 shares. So let's do a couple things here. First, we're going to show the analytics. Excuse me, we're going to look at the original post. So this is going to take me over to Facebook, and I can see the actual poster. Now, this one here, it's in a different language. Okay, so we probably don't want that one because we're trying to find English ones. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. Okay, so let me just scroll down and see what else I see that looks cool. Alrighty. This one here. So this is a pretty cool one right here. This has got 165 likes. Let's look at the original ad. Okay. And there's the original ad right there. And it's a video, and it shows all the different colors of this shirt, which is kind of cool. It's got 177 likes, 3 comments, 20 shares. And this is really basic. Look at this. All they've done here is to take a shirt and take 4 or 5 photos, make a scrolling video out of it, and they put 3 lines here. So there's not a lot of work put into this one here. All right, so let me look a little bit more. I like this one. 5,000. Okay, now this is something I'm going to get into here. It says a man cannot survive on wine alone. He also needs a dog. So let's look at the original ad. Now this one here, look at this. Once again, everybody thinks they got to be a big copywriter and know how to do all this stuff. But really, there's not much a whole put into this here. If you look at this, I can see a lovely shirt for dog lovers. That's it. Now, here's something interesting that works very well. It's combining two niches. This makes this very targeted, and people love to wear shirts like this. If you put a T-shirt here that says, a man loves a dog, you're like, so what? A man cannot survive on wine alone. He also needs a dog. This says, I'm a wine lover who has a dog. Anytime you combine two niches like this, it really works well. So that's something you want to keep in mind. Now let's actually click on the link and see the page. Okay, so life is better with dogs around. This whole thing here, this is tea all season. So this is a store somebody built on a print-on-demand company. And they've got all these shirts with dogs. It looks like they got beer, they got wine. Beer and wine seems like a big theme here. But it's all about dogs too. All my haters, that's kind of cute right there. Woman cannot survive on coffee alone. She also needs a dog. So they've done all kinds of variations of that. And it's a print-on-demand store, so they have no inventory whatsoever. This is definitely something you can do. As a matter of fact, you could do T-shirts similar to theirs. And you can go in some of these platforms and search and find the most popular ones. I'm going to go ahead and close that, though. But there's a good idea right there, okay? So we found one good idea. All right, so let's see what else we've got here. Oh, my goodness. This one here's got 6.9 thousand, 603 comments, and 1,200 shares. Let's look at the original ad. Now, once again, see what they've done here? They've combined two things, music and cats. A lovely shirt for cat lovers. So it's by I Heart My Cat. Let's take a look at it. Store here, order here. So they put two links in here, but we're going to go with the order one first. $42.95 for the sweatshirt. They are making some money on this. And this is tea all season once again. Same print-on-demand store. Now, something else we can do here is right here it says show analytics. So we can click on that. And what that's going to do is that's going to show me all the analytics about that particular item. So it's got the basic information here, okay, when it was last seen, which is 8/27, post date. It's got redirects if it had any, outgoing links if it had any, and country list if it had any. It doesn't. So there's not a lot of analytics on this particular one here, but tells me a little bit more about it. Let's see what else we can find in here. Okay. And we're looking at these high-end demand type things. Now, let's pick one more here. This looks like a good one here. What is this one? Looks like a little video they ran. Create a custom shirt size. It's fast, easy, and you'll look and feel better. Okay. All right. So it's got a little video that plays. Check that out. They're showing all the options here. How tall are you? What do you weigh? What's your waistband size? This is definitely a custom shirt. And obviously they make you custom shirt. That's pretty cool stuff. Get started. So we can go to Proper Cloth here, which is who did that ad. And when we go to Proper Cloth, let's see what happens. Create your own size right now. So this is, this is really kind of sending them to the store. However, we like to send them to the exact product, but this is a pretty big company, this Proper Cloth, so they must be doing well. All right. Now, something else we can do. Right now, we are looking at all these different ads on Facebook. Let's switch over. At the top, you'll notice these tabs. Let's go to YouTube and see what we find. Okay, now these are all YouTube ads, which is pretty cool. Let's see what we can find here on YouTube ads. Now, YouTube, the chances of people liking and sharing a YouTube video that is an ad is probably a little bit less, than Facebook. But let's just take a look here. And you got to be careful because this one here is about making a website. We may want to put, let's change this here to, all right, so let's get a term that probably would work on YouTube. Make money online. Now understand, people go to YouTube, to learn how to do stuff. So making money online may be something. Let's see what we've got. Yes, bingo, make money online. We found a lot here. Let me just scroll and see if more are going to populate. Yes, there's tons. Because a lot of people go to YouTube to try to learn this skill, which is, a pretty good skill, right? That's what I do, is make money online. This one here says one legit way, but I don't see any likes. Now, they may have this stuff disabled. I don't know. This one here is skill boost. Earn $30 an hour with your phone, work from home jobs. It's got 560. Let's go ahead and look at the original one. It's going to take us to YouTube. And we'll see what that ad is and what they're selling.
On $30 an hour, just
let me get a little volume up here, guys.
Hey guys, this is Shalom. You are watching Skill Boost. Welcome to another video. Into this video, I'm going to show you how you can earn extra $30 an hour just walking from your home. So let's get started. But before I move to the main video, if you don't subscribe to our channel Skill Boost, don't forget to do that, because
this looks like an Indian gentleman selling something about making money at home, but it's really an ad. So he's made it, let me turn this off. He's made it look like an educational video, but I promise at the end, which we'll skip to it, he's going to try to get us to opt in or to do something. Let's take a look.
Affiliate marketing and so many other good stuff. So if you want to learn how to make money online, don't forget to subscribe to our channel Skill Boost by pressing the red button right below this video, and also don't forget to press the bell icon to get all of our video notification. So that's it for today, guys. I'm going to see you guys on the next exciting video. Till then, take care.
Now, he says it's an exciting video. I was not that excited. However, he does have 52,828 views, which tells me he's been running this ad for a while. He's also got 8.9 thousand subscribers. Now, what he's trying to get you to do, let's see under click more. Here's the $30 an hour thing. Let's see here. He's trying to get you to do this. Click here. So let's click and see what happens. Free how to stay at home moms told on the easiest copied way to generate daily cash flow you've ever seen. Get instant access. Now, I promise you he's going to ask for my email. What do you know? He asked for my email. So this is a standard, it looks like ClickFunnels type page where you got to pop up. They put in the email, and then the rest of it you can go ahead and get instant access. So we'll just put test email at yahoo.com. Now, if he's emailing this to me, obviously I won't get it. But if he's letting me have it in the next page, then of course I can get it. So let's take a look and see what happens. I do not want to get on his email list. Okay, so stay-at-home mom stumbles on the easiest copy and blah, blah, blah. He is going to try to sell me something in this video, and he probably has an opt-in pop-up here at some point on the video.
Hi, let me introduce.
Let me stop that noise. But that's what he's doing here. So if you wanted to copy something similar, now I hovered off the page because he knew I was going to close it. He's got a blocker, excuse me. He's got a pop-up right here. That is an exit intent pop-up. So when somebody takes their cursor and goes off the page, this will pop up. This can be done in almost any of the like ClickFunnels or Kartra or any of those things. You do want to be careful though, because some of these platforms like Facebook disallows these pop-ups, and if you're doing this, you're going to get your ad shut down. Ad account, maybe business manager. Okay, so he's saying get instant access. He's already promised me that twice, and I have not gotten instant access to anything. All he's done is got my email twice. He's using Infusionsoft. You can see that up here. So he's got this boot camp thing that he's trying to get you to opt in for. So I've opted in twice and haven't gotten anything. And then he wants my credit card information here. Does it say what he's charging? That's interesting. Oh, order subtotal $1. So he's going to charge me $1, then upsell me to something else. I mean, that's just all that's going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. But I wanted to show you, how this works and the process that people go through in these ads. Let's go back to the ads again and see what other ad we can find in here that is interesting. Now, these kind of look interesting where I just see the video. What's interesting also is you can see the tags they used. It shows the tags they used on the video. Now, if you're doing an ad that is going to be unlisted, which most ads are, there's no point in putting these tags because obviously they can't search for them. They're unlisted. So like this person here put tons of tags here and they're not necessary. And as you see, she's only got 4 likes on this. So this is not very popular. Let me just look through here. Let's get 244. This one here is interesting. Stop working so hard every day. Do this instead. And let's look at the original ad here. Okay. 872 likes. I do want to see this ad here because this one here is doing well. It's kind of funny. There's an ad on top of an ad. Let me get rid of the ad here.
Okay, guys, so many of you guys are probably hustling. You're hustling so hard.
So he decided to do a video with his shirt off. That's
then I should
interesting.
become successful. Guys, you can do that. Or instead of working so hard, you could do these 3 things instead. So with that being said, let's get over that after the intro.
This is Mike Vestile, and he is an online marketer. You'll love him. So he's trying to show you his great lifestyle here. Okay, enough of that. Let's see if we get into
Okay, guys, so many of you guys
messages.
are like getting started in business, and you're like, oh man, if I just grind 18 hours a day, why aren't
Now,
you making any money? And the
let
reason
me
because of that-
stop this. And it looks like this is what he's trying to get you to do. He's got a free mastermind group here, free financial freedom resources here, and 373 profitable niches revealed. So what he's done, let me click this, see what he's got down here. Join the Facebook group. All right, he's got all of his links and links to more videos and all that. What he's trying to get you to do is opt in. Let's take a look and see if that's an opt-in. Oh, that's his group, excuse me. So I clicked on the wrong thing here. So let me go back to the video. He's got resources here. One of these will be an opt-in, I can promise you. Start here. Yeah, then he's got all this stuff here. Interesting. Teach me how. So this is really going to his homepage. And he's got a bunch of links in here. He's got some affiliate stuff stuck in here. He's trying to make money off affiliate stuff. Interesting. All right, let's get out of this. And the thing is, this is just all research you're going to have to do to figure out what works. 373 profitable niches. Let's check that out. He's got a lot of call to actions in here. I would stick to 1 or 2. But this one here, okay, here's your opt-in one. Reserve my seat now. This is probably going to go to a webinar jam form. All right, so we'll pick a date. So the way these webinars work is you can set it to where they can like almost immediately watch it. Like right now it is 10:40 and he's got it set at 10:45. There happens to be one. Now the reason is because the software will say, do you want to let them watch in 5 minutes? And then he gives you 2 other dates for the same day because he's figuring, well, if they can't do it now, maybe they can do it here or here. So I'm going to pick that date. And it's probably going to ask for my email. There it is. And this does look like a webinar jam form that he's put on his page. So I could put my name and all that stuff in there. And then it's going to show an opt-in. We don't want to put my real name in there. Mike. And we'll put test email at yahoo.com. Reserve my seat. Reserving your seat. Okay. Your seat has been reserved. Now he's got a little video that welcomes you here. He's got the link for the webinar. This is all generated through Webinar Jam. We use Webinar Jam too. Then he's got little information about the webinar. So he always has this webinar going. So that's another example of how somebody's selling something on YouTube. And you can do the same thing. You really can. I mean, it's not that hard. I just don't understand these people putting all these tags in here if these are ads. This is actually a friend of mine. This is John Cristani right here. And, you know, though it doesn't show he has likes and all this other stuff, I would bet this is a really great video. I know him pretty well. It doesn't have the original, which is interesting. Let me click here and see if I can get to it.
Hi, my name's John Cristani, and this is your invitation to join a webinar that I'm hosting on how to create your own internet business from scratch.
So he's doing a webinar.
That creates for you
and he'll have some type of opt-in here. There it is. So it's a broken link, so that ad may not be good anymore. But he does a great job. Matter of fact, he'll be at a meeting that I'm going to next month. So we'll share some ideas. But as you can see, this really allows you, like, oh my goodness, this is 1.6 million. I have to look at one more when I see stuff like that. Getting all my notifications popped up there.
Want to run your own online business, but don't know where to start?
Oh, this is Oberlo.
To sell.
Okay, so we know what that is. That is, well, yeah, it's Oberlo right there. It's hooking up with AliExpress to drop shipping. All right. As we look, as you see, there's just so many examples in here. And don't let it bother you if there's no likes, shares, comments, because sometimes people turn that off. Like this one here has 27,000. I know of this person, Dan Locke. And you can go to show original. Video is not available. The video is private. So he's turned off that ad is what's happened there. Here's Russell Brunson. Runs a ton of ads. We'll look at his ad here.
YouTube, and we're live everywhere. So
he does a lot of videos that look like it's not an ad. You know, he just grabs his camera. So if you think you got to have like fancy cameras, watch this.
That's what I'm excited to show you guys today. So first off, before I tell you exactly what it is, I'm going to give you a hint. Have you guys seen this yet? Actually, if I can flip this around so you guys can all see a little better.
I love how he pretends not to know how to use his phone.
All right. So this is 30 days. You suddenly lose everything. Who's that guy? And that's a different person. And what? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys what it's all is here.
And it's a 10-minute video.
But first, I got to tell you a backstory about all these amazing humans and people and what we're doing.
Now, this is the creator of ClickFunnels. Right there, Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels. And what he's doing is trying to get you to sign up for ClickFunnels. I promise that videos are.
What did? All right, guys, we have a little glitch here, so let me get back to my PowerPoint. Sorry about that. That does happen every now and then. In fact, it happens a lot on PowerPoint. I don't know why, but let me get back to it, and we will be back there in just a second. There we go. There we go. We get to play, but let me get down to that particular slide. When you're live, this stuff happens. It just happens. All right, so where is that? There it is. Okay, got it. Make sure, guys, type in there if you can hear me too. I want to make sure we didn't lose our sound. Sometimes when that stuff happens, you lose sound. Jessica, can you see anybody typing in there? Did they?
Not yet, but there's a delay.
There's a little bit of a delay. Type in there if you can you can still hear me, guys. I want to make sure that you can still hear me before I finish off this video. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Type in that comment section, guys. Okay, yeah, somebody says they can. Okay, just making sure, Okay, let me find out where I was at on this. I was looking at this Russell Brunson thing, I think. There we go.
Get to go to, there's the ClickFunnels emblem of ClickFunnels.
There we go.
Right there, Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels. And what he's doing is trying to get you to sign up for ClickFunnels. I promise that's what all of his videos are. So he's got this 30days.com start, and I promise you that's like a get started on ClickFunnels thing. What do? You go from, okay, so this is going to be another sales video.
What would you do? Imagine this. You suddenly lose everything.
And then right here, he's going to have a training. and he's putting the date in here. He's going to be doing this training. And I promise you, at the end of the training, he's going to get you signed up for ClickFunnels because that's what he does. So you put your email there, and you get to go to, there's a ClickFunnels emblem and everything. So he's selling you ClickFunnels, a subscription. You know, you're going to opt in for 30 days for free or whatever, and then you're going to pay $97 a month or $297 or whatever it is. So that's how he's running his ads. But the point is, check this out. You can see successful ads. You can see what they're doing. You can opt in. You can attend their stuff. You can do everything. And you can figure out this ad thing without trying to figure out what works. Pretty cool stuff. All right, let's move on with the rest of the training.
Okay, guys, what do you think of that? That's pretty cool stuff, isn't it? How you can actually go in there and look at other people's ads and, you know, basically do the same thing. Now, when you're doing this and when you're searching, you know, if you happen to get the software, it's not expensive either. It doesn't cost much money, but make sure you put quotation marks around what you're searching for, because if you don't, it won't work. I figured that out the hard way. Additionally, you want to think about what somebody would be searching for in one of these ads. Like, you know, if you notice, I put how to make money online because people did videos on that. So, you know, if you're trying to sell, you know, shirts with cats on them, you wouldn't put shirts with cats. You'd put type in there, I love cats, or this is a cool cat, or something like that, because that's probably what they're optimized for in the title. You know, you got to think of it that way. And if you do that, you're going to find the top ads. And what I like to do is I like to search it by longest running ad. If you search it by longest running ad, then of course you're going to find the ads that are successful because it ran, right? Okay. So I've invited, as I always do, a few choice people to the Inner Circle call today. And I want you to check your email. Starting this evening, I'm doing a Labor Day special on the Inner Circle, but you got to check your email. There's a special link to do it. Okay. And it'll blow your mind what you can get, you know, for the price. It's really, really inexpensive. You're going to get access to my current courses. You're going to get private Facebook groups, biweekly coaching calls, yearly or more masterminds in San Diego, and of course the relationships and networking, which is priceless. Okay. You're also going to get insight into the high level masterminds. I'll be at one next month, and I'll be bringing back that information and sharing it with my Inner Circle. So those people get access to all that information. Like, you know, the guy you saw there, John Cristani, I'll be talking to him and I'll say, what are you doing? What's working for you? What's happening? Then I'll bring it back to you guys and you have access to that. And that stuff is invaluable, really, to know exactly what to do, because that's where people really get tripped up, is knowing what to do. In addition to that, as I hit my space bar there, I went back one. Excuse me. There we go. You're 12 times more likely to succeed as a member of something like our Inner Circle, because you're going to have access to this information. You're going to have tons of training videos. You're going to have access to my courses. You're going to get free softwares. And it's all worth like $46,000. But I will tell you, wait till you get the email today. Do not go to that innercircle.com/enroll. Wait till you get the email today. Really important, because that email is going to give you some special stuff. If you're a member of the Inner Circle, and there's a bunch of people on here obviously that are, what can you submit? If you need help with your ads, we'll help you with that. Your landing pages, your websites, picking products, we'll help you with that. We'll help you with pricing, your funnels. You get, actual, reviews of this stuff, so you know what to do. You can submit them. You can submit this stuff. We go over them in calls. You look at your emails, subject lines, headlines, any ideas you may have. If you're getting frustrated with something's not working, you can talk to us about that. We'll help you. If you're having failures and successes, we love to see both of those, because failures lead to successes. That's how that works. And I'm going to post in just a second in that comment section that video of Sean Stevenson, because if you watch this video, guys, and it's an hour long, I'm going to tell you right up front, it's an hour long. But if you watch that video, you're going to be motivated to do something today. I promise you. If you want to get Kartra, which is probably the best software in the world for selling stuff online, I would suggest you go to bit.ly/Kartra, lowercase -uppercase JR. You can get a trial for $1. Does like things that 8 different softwares do, all in one. You don't have to have an email provider or funnel maker or landing page maker, any of that. It's all made in the membership, everything. It's all made in there. So let's do a few questions. I know Jessica's been gathering them. What you want to do in that comment section, if you have a question about anything we went over today, or just marketing in general, I don't mind that either. You can just put it in the comment section, and Jessica will read off your questions. Nobody's going to see your questions. I'd like to have your name there, so we can say, hey, Bob asked this, Tommy asked this. But whatever the question is, now don't think that your question is dumb. Okay, there's no such thing as a dumb question. It's just something you don't know. You didn't pop out of the womb knowing everything. Matter of fact, you know a whole lot more than you did then, right? So no question's dumb. Feel free to ask it. This is your opportunity to get some of those questions answered. So Jessica, I'm gonna turn over to you now. I know she's gonna read off a couple of these. If you would just tell me who they're from, where they're from, and the person's name, and where they're from, and the actual question, if you don't mind.
Okay, guys. So post where you're from with your questions.
Yeah. Stick that in there. We like to know that.
All right. Let's see. Boy.
And I'll just keep talking until she finds something.
Yeah, because I need to.
Okay, so I see one over here from, looks like Johnny in Virginia, Springfield, Virginia. And he's asking, can you get a special deal on that software? And Johnny, I don't know. I don't really know what they got going on now. If you just go in, Google search it, you'll find that software. It's the only one out there. Ad Spy something. So Ad Spy software, you can probably search it by that. So I don't know what their deals are right now. Somebody else is asking, looks like Margaret's asking, in Pensacola, will it work on Instagram? The answer is yes, it does work on Instagram also. Instagram being part of Facebook, you can definitely use it on Instagram. Let's see, Eric? I think it's Eric. I can't quite spell with a K. But Eric is also asking about the Inner Circle and what the deal is on that. Basically, on the Inner Circle, Eric, you're going to get $46,382 worth of software for free. Software and training for free. And you pay a small monthly fee. But I would tell you to wait till you get the email this weekend. We're doing a Labor Day special on the Inner Circle to let some people in. If you're not on my mailing list, you need to put your email in the comment section now. But I would doubt if you're not on my email list because you're at this call, so you had to have gotten a link somehow to get to this call. So you're probably on it. Yeah, so that's all you got to do. Wait till this weekend. You're going to get several emails this weekend on that. Jessica, do you have any questions on your side?
Yeah, David in Michigan is asking about, he said you when you were talking about the ads, you said they wouldn't be running them if they didn't work. And he wants to know, what do you mean by do they work? So do they convert? Do they
Well, when I say work, what I mean by that, David, is it's achieving their goal. So, your goals can be varied. Your goals could be to sell a shirt. Your goals could be to get people to sign up for your webinar. Your goals could be to get people to download something. Your goals could be to get people to join your membership. And, if, your goal is to do one of those things and people are doing that thing, then obviously you're going to keep running the ad. If you run it for a month and you don't get any of whatever you wanted, you're probably going to quit it. So if you sort the actual ads by how long they've run, you're going to get the ones that are working for people because why? They keep doing it. They're not going to keep doing it if it doesn't work. So that's what I mean by that. And you can also look at views and all that kind of stuff too. And I don't really care about views. I care about, does it achieve my goal, whatever my goal is in that particular ad.
Carla in Florida wants to know if you have ever run an ad campaign that didn't work well.
Yes, most definitely. Probably about 80%. The way ads work, everybody has the wrong impression of ads. People think, I'm going to do an ad and I'm going to put it up and it's going to work or it's not going to work. And that's not what you do. What you do is you do an ad or two or three and you send it out to 10 or 12 different audiences and you do it 4 or 5 different ways. And out of that multitude of 20, 30, 40 ads, you're going to find a few that work and most that don't. And that's how it is. That's how it is advertising online. But the cool thing is you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to do it. With a couple $100, you can figure out which ones work and find a good one. Now you say, well, I don't want to spend $200 to find out that 80% of them don't work. Well, you're going to find the 20% that do, and then you take your money and put it behind those, and you're way going to make up for your $200. That's how you advertise online. That's how it's done. That is the method.
Aaron is in Georgia, and he says that you, in other videos, have talked about creating content like blogs and things like that. How does that work in with an advertising campaign?
Well, you want to drive people to blogs, because it's really a give before you take scenario. And what I mean by that is if you give people good content and they like it, they're going to come back. And then when you got something you want to sell, they're going to buy it from you. It's really quite simple. That's how it's done on the internet. Everybody needs to be a content provider at this point. You can't just go say, buy my stuff, because, you haven't proven yourself yet. Right now you're on this call. Some of you are on this call, and I know you're going to end up joining the inner circle because you got good information off the call, and you're going to get more good information. So, I do these calls and I invite people who are not members every now and then. And if you're one of those people, check out the inner circle, because you're going to get a whole lot more there than just this call. So we're running probably to the end, I think now, Jessica. We're getting ready to go hit lunch. I really appreciate you guys showing up. Oh yeah, Jessica, will you post the link to Sean Stevenson's video? Man, you're gonna thank me for this video. Now, this is a video he did 9 years ago. But he was, up until a few days ago, I saw him online and he was talking and everything was fine. But unfortunately, when he was born, he actually wasn't supposed to live past really the day he was born, because he had broken bones as he was birthed. And over the first 18 years of his life, he had over 200 broken bones. So he went through a lot of stuff, and yet he succeeded in life. And really, that's kind of his story. If you watch this video, it's really inspiring. And, if you think you have problems or you think you got issues, just check out Sean Stevenson's video. I really implore you to do that. It will make you feel better at the end of it. It's not going to make you feel good during it. I can tell you that, because you're going to feel sorry for him. But that's not what he wanted, and that wasn't his goal. So check out that video. And I posted a couple pictures in the group of Sean and I, and the little blurb that his wife wrote. And I thought one thing that was really cool is, when talking about his disease, she said to him at the very end, "I'm really sorry this happened to you." And he said, "It didn't happen to me, it happened for me." He looked at it as a gift. So check out his stuff, guys, and check out his channel. Sean Stevenson's got a great channel on Facebook, on YouTube, and there's tons and tons of videos that he did over the years. Really worth watching. So check that out. Jessica, do you have any words for anybody at the end of our call today?
Oh, goodness. You know what? If you guys have Monday off, because it's a holiday, I would suggest you take JR up on his offer when he emails you this weekend, if you're not already a member of the Inner Circle, and take your Monday instead of just watching TV or
drinking beer.
Yeah, and start going through.
Start going through the Inner Circle. Yeah, that's a great idea. And guys, I'm going to let you steal it this weekend, so be on the lookout for the emails. You have to be on my email list. This is unadvertised. Nobody else is going to see this. So guys, jump on it when you see it. Well, you're going to want to. I'm going to tell you, you're going to want to. It's an incredible deal that we're doing this weekend only. And I'm not sure if we're going to end it Sunday night or Monday night, but it will be ending this weekend. And it's a true end. It's not like I'm saying it's going to end and it'll be there next week. It will not. So you want to grab it while you can, and grab that information and get your business going. Get your business going. I really appreciate you guys listening. I thank you so much for being here, and we will talk to you real soon. Check me out on Facebook. We're going to be going to have a nice lunch. Actually, it's at a restaurant that I last ate at when I was 10 years old. And they brought it back. It actually got started in 1954. Some interesting stuff about that restaurant. And it's nothing fancy. You don't have to always eat fancy, right? Sometimes just a little taco stand's nice. Sometimes a burger's nice. So anyhow, we're going to go check it out. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you real soon, and I'll see you in the Inner Circle. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.